In this video, we will learn how to calculate elasticity of substitution of a production function. The question is like this. Find elasticity of substitution for the production function Q is equal to under root of L. K. Q is the output, L is the units of labor, K is the units of capital. Okay. So how do we calculate elasticity of substitution? So the formula is pretty simple. So let me write it here. It is being given like this. Elasticity of substitution is equal to percentage change in capital labor ratio upon percentage change in marginal rate of technical substitution between labor and capital. Okay, this is the formula. Now what is MRTS? Marginal rate of technical substitution is being simply given by marginal product of labor upon marginal product of capital. Okay, so we need to calculate firstly marginal product of labor. It is simply the derivative of production function, that is derivative of our production function with respect to L. Okay, so Q is equal to under root LK. It can be also written as L to the power 1 upon 2, K to the power 1 upon 2. Okay, simple thing. If we have this LK here, okay, I can write it like this, under root L it is like this, LK we have like this, I can write it like this, LK in place of this I can write 1 upon 2, so expanding this becomes 1 upon 2, K 1 upon 2. Okay, simple stuff here. Now taking derivative of this production function with respect to L, so we will have this 1 upon 2 will become coefficient, we have L, this 1 upon 2 will be exponent will be subtracted by 1, 1 upon 2 minus 1 is minus 1 upon 2, and we have K 1 upon 2 with this. Okay, and what is our marginal product of capital? Simply the partial derivative of production function with respect to K. So this 1 upon 2 this time becomes coefficient, we have L to the power 1 upon 2, K 1 upon 2 minus 1, 1 upon 2 minus 1. Okay, by power function rule, so this also becomes minus 1 upon 2. Okay, minus 1 upon 2. Okay, let me write it here. If we have x to the power n, its derivative is simply this n becomes coefficient, we have x, then this exponent is subtracted by 1. Simple stuff. That what I applied here. Okay, so now MPL upon MPK means, now MPL upon MPK, so this is our MPL, 1 upon 2 L to the power minus 1 upon 2 K to the power 1 upon 2 divided by MPK is this 1 upon 2 L to the power 1 upon 2 K to the power minus 1 upon 2. So this 1 upon 2 1 upon 2 khatam, we are left with, so if I transpose this 1 upon 2, sorry, this term, we have, let me first transpose this term to numerator. If I transpose this K to the power 1 minus 1 upon 2 to, or sorry, numerator, it will get multiplied with this K 1 upon 2, but exponent sign will get changed. Let me write it here. We have K to the power 1 upon 2 upon K to the power minus 1 upon 2. Okay, this can be written like this, K to the power 1 upon 2. If I transpose this, it will get multiplied, but the exponent sign will change, it will become 1 upon 2. So this will become K to the power, bases are same, we can add up the exponents, 1 upon 2. So this is like this, 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 urdu urdu which is equal to K. Okay, so when I transpose, this becomes K divided by, similarly we have here L to the power minus 1 upon 2 divided by L to the power 1 upon 2. This time I will transpose this in numerator to denominator, So we will have L to the power 1 upon 2. When I transpose this term, it will get multiplied with this L, but exponent sign will get changed. It will become positive 1 upon 2. So we will have base same here. So I can add up the exponents. So this becomes 1 upon L. Okay, so we are left with L only here. Now using this so we have percentage change in capital labor ratio upon percentage change in marginal rate of technical substitution between capital and labor, which we calculated here. So this was our MRTS. So this is our MRTS. This also comes out to be K upon L. K upon L. Okay. So this whole stuff gets cancelled. We are left with 1. So elasticity of substitution is equal to 1. And by elasticity of substitution, what we mean? It simply means that 1% change in marginal rate of technical substitution will lead to 1% change in capital labor ratio. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.